some very intricate scrawlings on their banners, which anybody who that people instantly recognise as the 12 Dragon Mark buildings. And what do people want to do?
I want to head to the garrison.
You want to try and head to the garrison?
I'd like to
What would
perception
it
check,
be
see if
to
there's
like
any.
loot the area?
Yeah, that's what I was going
Perception check.
Is 25, dude?
Post it off and I don't
25. You notice rubble, more rubble, some dust, what appears to be a severed hand,
What the heck?
I'm gonna try and hide.
mostly torn and torched garments, a couple of broken bended swords. You see what you think is maybe a gold coin on the ground about 40 feet behind you, but it could be just about anything. And you see some surprisingly sus, like, glimmers of red towards where the fountain was.
Okay,
You want to try and do something.
Hide.
Hi, stealth check.
At a 16.
A 16? Where are you going to try and hide? From the place I described earlier. There's a manhole which will require an athletics check, a couple of alleyways.
I'm
You
a
can hide
hide.
pretty much any way you want.
Remember that was just
I'm a hide in an alleyway, like up against the wall or something.
You probably hide in the cracks of the walls.
Yeah, that works.
Well, you're going to try and hide in the cracks of the wall.
like you're getting.
I'll resolve that later.
Is because they don't know I'm there, is there any way of me being able to get there? I'm going to do a perception check to see if there's a way out of a way that I can get away without anybody seeing me.
Okey-dokey.
Can you turn invisible?
10 and 6, so 16, and I think I may have some sort of invisibility thing.
not yet, that's a dragon mark.
No.
No, that's her. That is. Don't worry about that yet. No, she's looking to see if she has any.
I did have one.
She used to have a
but
power that made her invisible.
I swatched it out for black flame form. I have. Dog, get your butt out of my. I have shadow step, but I don't think that's gonna work.
What? How far? It's an invisible teleport sort of dealie?
You teleport 3 squares to a square adjacent to a different creature.
No.
That would land you like right next to a guard.
A guard or another person, basically someone else would need to be in
Am I
hiding.
able to turn into a fox and disappear?
You can attempt that, although
You're
there
in
is a
the
good
city.
chance that you may be spotted, considering the fact you're basically in the center of a city and the nearest park is like 3-4 kilometers away.
Yeah, but because I'm a fox, I'm a stealth character. I'm a stealth thing, and
As a fox, you're going to be smaller, harder to see. You can attempt it if you wish.
But if you're
my
spotted,
speed increases by 2.
Yeah.
you're spotted, the guard's going to be a little suspicious.
It also gives her a better chance to escape if she tries to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh,
Well, if
wait.
Jared, while Alicia's preparing that action, is there anything you'd like to do? Stand up and throw the rubble at the guards.
I think that would be wise.
No, not with that many guards and that much heavy armor. No.
And armor rifles.
Wait, do I have like guards armor since I work for them?
What armor do you have? And I'll describe your armor to you.
Where the hell is my armor stuff?
It's on like your second page.
Turning into a fox and getting the F out of there.
Okay.
It's on the one page you didn't pick up.
I've got a scimitar, some scale armor, and a heavy shield.
Your heavy shield is emblazoned with one of the many emblems around the city.
So the emblem of this particular precinct.
Either a precinct, a dragon mark, what have you. That's up to your choice later
I'll
on.
go with the precinct.
Well, then basically you've got like a silhouette of some towers,
Yep.
some clouds underneath,
God damn it.
and then you've got the
Those freaking nails.
you've got common, dwarven, and elvish numbers underneath,
Stating the 403rd precinct.
or whatever you want.
Alright.
That was an example.
And my scale armor?
Your armor, it's It's scale designed that looks similar to plate. You've got a relatively silver sheen, although yours has got scratches, nicks, a bit of wear, tear here since you're a beat cop. You're actually not wearing the full armor. Your full armor would actually have a cloak, a chest pin, the decorative stuff that you only wear on special occasions because it's not practical for day-to-day use.
And my helmet has gone whoop-de-whoop in the explosion.
Your helmet's gone with you in the explosion. Your plate mail is knee-high boots, generic sort of stuff, but mostly big silver things, some bits of blue here and there, scratches, nicks. You got a little like name badge over your chest,
So
with
basically,
another little emblem.
Alright.
Basically think police. Basically think like medieval RoboCop.
Oh, that is awesome. I need to find myself a helmet now.
Shut
I'd
up.
like to make comment to one of the guards who's observing me. I'm just going to pick up my stuff. I dropped in the explosion. Walk over and pick up the.
As you start walking, two guards are only about 4 feet behind you, watching
You
your
are going
every
to be
move.
very hard pressed to loot.
I'm just going to pick up the coin.
Are they going to follow me into the garrison?
Probably.
You're probably going to have you're probably going to have less on you since you are actually already wearing city armor. But you're probably still going to be observed.
That's alright by me.
Yeah, I'll walk over and pick up the gold.
Jared, you were going to make an action.
Yeah, I think I'll shift into my fox form. Basically, skedaddle in the opposite direction that Alicia's going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Am I able to do streetwise and stealth? That one?
Streetwise, I think so.
You can use a streetwise check to determine the best course of action to leave, and roughly where you might be needing to go. And then a stealth would be your actual chance to succeed in escaping.
Did you want to just shut the door, Jared? Okay, streetwise. Come on. 4 + 1 is 5.
On a 5, you pretty much don't have a clue where you are, but you know you need to head west to get to like where the last of like your sleeping roll and stuff are,
Okay.
back at the adventurers' quarters.
So clearly I'm gonna be just blindly heading west.
You may be a little shell shocked or just a little forgetful
Am
after
I
your
able to
afternoon cappuccino.
Am I able to see underneath the dome, like dig a bit out and have a
Out. You don't have to. The dome is overshadowing you, so they can't see you directly because of the dust. But you can see out. I mean, you can basically see people's ankles.
So can
Wow,
I
it
do
is
a perception
very
check to
dusty.
see?
The dust is still in
Please,
there like
maybe
10
not.
minutes later.
Actually, no. This entire course of action has taken maybe a minute, 2 minutes.
Well, you've
Because you think
you've
checks-
already said that Pete's description of the bloodstone and everything took 5.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, after all that, when you said.
It's
Wait,
only
no,
been
hold
five.
on.
It's only been 5-6 minutes, and you think about it, there's no wind here to blow the dust away
Yeah.
because you're in the middle of a courtyard in a place specifically designed to stop stuff like that.
Are you really?
And the other thing is the gap is only
Yeah, but.
yay high at the bottom, and you take that's a good 15-20 feet away, so you're not going to be seeing under there too easy, but they can see out relatively well.
Okay.
12.
So 6. 12 + 6.
18.
Perception check.
The 12 knows that there's nobody in whatever direction they're looking for about 30-40 feet, and then the people they do see aren't paying attention in their general direction. The 6 goes, "Ooh, I'm under a dome!"
No, she got 12 + 6.
Oh, 12 plus 6?
Yeah.
18.
Oh, well then you know the same thing as the other person. Please be more clarified on your answers.
I
She
said.
did.
She said.
She did say 12
6.
plus 6. You just thought 12, 6.
Yeah. Well, still, yeah. You know that there's nobody really looking in your direction.
You also know
Okay.
that you're under a dome. You gotta admit, sometimes it's fun.
Okay, well on a stealth check, I'm gonna do stealth, and I'm just gonna hightail it the way that there's no one really paying any attention. Clearly, I'm a fox at this point.
Mhm.
So 10. Oh, that's 22. So
On
10 + 12
a 10 plus 12.
is stealth.
On a 22, you skedaddle left, right. You basically stay low in the little bits of dust here and there. you cause one guard to have a sneezing fit from the dust you kick up, but you make it all the way out the alleyway and like 10 feet down the street, where you simply turn onto a doorstep, which has got a little banister, so you're completely hidden again outside of view.
So,
Pete, you arrived at the coin, or what you believe is the coin.
yes.
What are you going to do?
See what the hell it is. With a 13.
With a 13, you can make out still there's only a glint. You're going to have to lean down and try and pick it up.
I'll like to try and lay down and pick it up.
When the puppy is
Is that a roll?
Depends. Do you want to be seen or not?
Well, I said I was going to pick up some stuff, so.
But you're digging this one out of the ground and you obviously don't know what it is.
They don't know I don't know what it is, so I'll just walk up, look at it, and pick it up. Will I know what it is once I pick it up?
Yes, you will.
Well, I'll just pick it up.
What you pick up is...
Little dogs are
Maybe
worse
not
than
look at
kids.
that.
They can't understand you.
Oh, sweet!
Oh, you son of a...
Don't worry, it's nothing game changing.
Let's see then.
Well, it's
No, it was-
obviously something good.
No, it's this is a private message because you will only know if he divulges. This is the same as if somebody like hands me a message to try and pickpocket out another character. This is a private action that the rest of the group does not know about.
It's kind of
I
like
have a
when I
question.
picked up the ruby.
I don't particularly want people knowing I'm a Hengo Yokai. Did I tell the guards that I was?
You might not have.
No, you probably haven't. You probably kept that part of your life a secret.
Sweet, I'm gonna go with that because Hengo Yokai reclusive not really want to know people
Yeah.
that know that they are.
They also don't
Well,
like being guards because
put
they
that
have to
into my
follow
backpack.
Well, remember, I was
rules and
raised as human.
Yep.
Sort of, well,
Can
I was
I
raised
ask
technically
guards
human.
you-
Remember, that will also be context sensitive if you try to use it.
Yes. Can I ask the guards if I'm allowed to pick up some of the red shards which I observed earlier to
They want
study
characters
them?
to meet up.
The guards turn around and tell you no, that the crime scene people will be through to pick up all the shards.
You've gone one way, I'm going the other way.
You can't, seeing as they were obviously
You've already
belong to the
advanced
village,
so much
to the
before we
city,
do anything.
and you do not have.
We get
Yeah.
help.
You, as a general
Don't
citizen,
understand
have
you.
no use to try and pick them up. It would be
Then
seen
that
as
gives away
stealing.
my position.
Not if you.
Okay,
Have I
so-
seen- Did I
Well, then I will just-
successfully?
Yes, you successfully hid in the alley.
Well then,
Currently, there's a couple of guards scratching their head going, where the hell did the pixie go? My guy is currently just sitting there twiddling his thumb.
Thumb? You have one thumb?
He's twiddling one thumb, the other one's currently sitting there, basically palming a hand grenade, pretty much. His alchemist's fire.
Oh, don't piss you off.
well, after I'm told I cannot study the material, I'd like to just move on to where we're being led to.
Okay, you walk back to the group.
What have I found inside the
You
garrison?
have arrived at the garrison to find overturned chairs, bit of havoc, paper strewn everywhere. There's some blood there. I'm surprised nobody's investigated that dismembered hand.
Hey, I was heading to the
I
garrison
haven't
when you
really
said
been
it.
able to do anything.
Well,
Well, it's kind
I've-
of like, what the hell are we
well,
doing?
yeah, pretty much you've arrived. The place is kind of trashed. Jared, your action. You are fox form.
Whereabouts is the severed hand in relation to position
Um,
of guards?
The severed hand is currently in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's really looking at it. The guards seem to have not noticed it yet. It's about 15, 20 feet to your right. Roughly, it's about halfway between you and the crater where the fountain was.
Okay.
Run across and pick it up in your mouth as you
Keep
run
going.
through.
Yeah.
You're a
Drive
fox,
by
and you
munchies.
can see them.
I'll just kind of snatch it up if I can to keep running in this direction.
That will take a stealth check.
I was gonna say, make it look like a scavenger fox in the city looking for food. So.
Look at that puppy.
Yeah, that would work. If it was in some of the other segments.
That is
But the segment
a
he's in that has no parts.
20